So hydropower is being developed in river basins that provide a broad range of values and resources. And so it's important that hydropower is being developed in a way that is consistent with maintaining as much of those other resources as possible. From the perspective of a conservation organization, of course, we're trying to find solutions that will allow as much healthy river to be maintained and to be protected and restored. But from the standpoint of the hydropower sector, being able to deal with risks, potential controversies, things that will affect the viability of projects, those are things that is in the best interest of the hydropower sector to try to solve those up front and to try to solve those in a collaborative way so that they can have greater certainty and better projects overall. There's challenges and opportunities for integrating conservation into the process. And things like the protocol really do show what are the steps from planning and design and operation. What are the steps where conservation can be integrated? And there's been a lot of progress at getting better results at the level of individual dams, at the project level, with their design and operation. The biggest challenge is this. The biggest opportunity for improvement comes at the system scale. So finding balanced solutions at the system scale is the best way to balance energy and conservation. But it's very difficult to overcome some of the policy or economic regulatory challenges of thinking at that system scale. So I'd say that's the biggest challenge, is how do we recognize that this is the biggest opportunity and begin to work at that scale? We introduced the report, The Power of Rivers, to really lay out a hypothesis that better outcomes are possible and that the costs are within reach and that there's a great benefit to trying to address these risks and to take care of other resources at the system scale. Coming out of this Congress, which really did have a great energy and spirit about collaboration, so coming out of this, we have we've cemented some of our past relationships. We're building new relationships, so that's one thing we're going to be following up on. Also, the river basins that we featured in that report, those are places that we care very deeply about, and we're going to continue to focus on getting better outcomes in those